Hello and welcome to Tea Time on PlusTvAfrica where the big stories live. Hi, Ife, what's up?
I'm blessed, my guy. What's going on?
Why is it just you and I? I feel very abandoned in this situation.
And guess what? This thing you just did now, it just brought me back to a feel that I'm working on about, you know, this, what's it called, old school music. It reminded me of this Plantation Boys song. You and I were meant to be together, baby. Can't you see? Oh, you know it! My guy! I just did Ijesha. Let's sing it again. You and I were meant to be together, baby. Can't you see that you are the only one for me? And wow, amazing stuff.
Yes.
I'm very impressed that you know this one.
Yes, I do. I don't know the lyrics that much, but I know the song.
No,
for
you
sure.
know, no,
for
you.
Sure.
I'd so try. You know it, Plantation Boy.
I don't understand.
What you think about the reunion though? Blackface, Two-Face, and
For South Sultan.
Sound Sultan at Terra Culture.
I guess regret is stronger than gratitude. That feeling is, death does that. It makes you realize that, you know, life is very fickle and the things that you're holding on to is not that deep on a larger scale of things. I always used to say this thing, larger scale of things, is this thing important? It's not. But yeah, I shout out to them for doing that.
Shout out to them.
It was really mature.
But that's a very deep thing you just said, you know. Regret is stronger than gratitude, and I think that's just what it is. And you know, that just makes you see that, man, be grateful for life. Like the things, the little thing. Why would they actually fight?
I'm telling you, like you can go tomorrow, then would it be worth it that fight I was holding on to didn't allow me to be in your life or love you or experience life with you over that little fickle thing? I mean, I wish South Sultan also had the same effect on P-Square.
On P-Square.
It would have been nice if P-Square
shake the table, break it. Okay, we're not going.
I like how also, did you notice on Instagram when they were tagging them, they were like at Two-Face, at Face Zone, or what's the other one's name? And then the other one just write his name. Blackface.
What's that, Tifela? The thing is,
I don't think he has an Instagram handle.
They reunited, and I think that's just the most important thing. And you know, the fact that they were able to perform some of the songs, you know, together again, I think was super amazing. So big shout out to these guys. Big shout out to them. You know, they shaped the face of music in Nigeria. If we actually want to think,
be honest,
they were like the Boys to Men.
Absolutely.
You get what I mean?
Absolutely.
That was just super.
The Star Plus is somewhere turning their heads and saying no. Star Plus. Star Plus is somewhere out there doing no.
With what? Olufumi o, mapami lekun o, Olufumi la la, ma ṣe fi mi sílẹ̀ láíláí, dúró tì mí o, Olufumi. Oh, whoa, some classics, some classics. See, Nigeria with the sis, okay, what's going on here?
I'm tapping into my Celine Dion. Oh yeah.
My guy. Anyway, I think it's time we move on before we get all goofed up in here.
Alrighty, okay, so this is not even our trending video. So guys, please let's show our trending video so we can start the actual show. Thank you.
Guy, I parked my car in front of Untitled on Taufik Lawal to attend my friend's event. This guy said I parked in his territory. He said move the car. I was like, I don't understand. This is a parking spot that is empty. He refused to move. He said, oh, you must move the car. So my partner got out of the car and had a conversation with him and moved the car. And I was like, this person seems a little crazy because he was threatening to damage my car. So I went to get the bouncer from this event. And this guy had deflated my tires. I spent the last hour, me and my partner, trying to get this guy to move from the front of our car so we could leave. He refused. So we started driving off, even though he has deflated my tire. And this guy is hanging on to the front of my...
Do you know what? The first caption was just very authentic. This is when your ego actually matters more than your life.
It's stupidity.
Do you understand? This one is not even ego. This one is when your stupidity
Baba has from Ikoyi, you entered VI. How much to get back to where you're coming from? How much are you trying to collect?
See, me, I will just say, auntie, brother, please, okay, please park, let me come down. I will go in peace. So when I start seeing that, see, but that's what a lot of people don't understand, and that's how Lagos works, right? There's a level of madness to everybody. So it's like a lizard. They say if you push a lizard to the wall, at the end of the day, if he doesn't have a choice, what would he do? He would run towards you. Do you get what I mean? So there are ways that, you know, all this tout, all this omonile, all these people that claim it is my area, it is, there's a particular word they will push you to, that the moment they all push you there, you have to go all out.
They busted her tire. Are you joking?
Yes, and this person was still driving a terrible tire, trying to make sure that this person is going to pay for repairs, definitely, that you caused, and you're still hanging on to my vehicle, saying you want money.
He cannot tell me this guy's not on drugs, or like he's. I don't think he's mind.
See, at some point, it was calling somebody, was doing. The person don't answer him. You want us to chase the car? The guy was doing. Like, what are you calling? This is actually when
you can see that he's insisting on trying to be angry, but he knows that he's lost.
He's probably gonna die.
Yeah,
so
like
he's checking this for his own safety. Do you get what I mean?
He's even thinking, where are we going?
Yeah, he's looking at the boards, the signpost, and all of that, trying to make sure. But see, at this point, I think the guy had calmed down. Like, park this vehicle, please. Let me calm down. Maybe I was at this
toll gates now.
Yes, now.
Baba, you've gone far.
See, can you see when he called the person?
Hey, God. Hey, oh, no, it's not
turning.
toll gates. It's not toll gates. It's
Falomo.
Falomo.
Yeah, Falomo. It's just so crazy. Like, this guy just.
Oh my God. Are we seeing our second trending video, or do we move on to another story? To our first story, actually.
I think we should see another one, because see, let's just see how these people are. You understand? People don't think we are the only crazy ones here with all that performance.
It's ridiculous. I hope. Imagine him being his girlfriend.
How will you be feeling right now?
You go to Instagram, I see your man on a bonnet doing like this.
He holds on to the relationship.
All right, now, okay, let's move on to the next trending video. Take it away, guys.
Hello dear, this is my first time to a private jet. Hey, would you may I come and be dancing for the hand trunks of the plane? What is all this? Even pilots come and be looking for a little sweet girl, kill him burping. Then I come and Balenciaga, sit down, be telling like I'm the first to enter the plane. I brought me gun, she don't enter. Then I come down and say, Boja, kill him burping. What's going on? My brother, my sister, money is good in this life. I have a cash. Hello dear, this is my first time to a private jet. Hey, would you may I come and be dancing for the hand trunks of the plane? What is all this? Even pilots come and be looking for a little sweet girl, kill him burping. Then I come and Balenciaga, sit down, be telling like I'm the first to enter the plane. I brought me gun, she don't enter. Then I come down and say, Boja, kill him burping. What's going on? My brother, my sister, money is good in this life.
If I kill him burping.
Nothing is burping. Like, getting the nonsense. What was all that for? Like, what was? See, I used to have.
I went to PJ before.
Never. But the day I enter, I will not come and do kill him burping.
Oh, you do act like it's not you. This is your go-to. You act like it's normal.
Yeah, of course. Because see, justice delayed is not justice denied, dude. It's just being delayed, dude. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It is the life that God designed for me. Do you understand? It's just being delayed, but it will happen. Do you understand? So the first time I'll be like, God, finally, we are here now. Let's continue this type of trips. Do you get what I mean? That's the level we want to get to, and especially when it's not like now. The reason I cannot insult her too much is because she has a good life. Do you understand? Or supposed good life, at least from what we can see. Do you get what I mean? So that's why I won't just say a lot about her, because she's also a family friend. But at the end of the day, sister, why were you? As in, come on, man. We see people just post pictures. It's fine.
I think it's nice, though. I think it's
I'm real. This is when you are real to a fault.
Yeah, but I think it also suits her character. I think, you know, she's always done this thing of like,
unless it's a movie set, though.
Yeah, but no, she traveled on a pigeon. Didn't read the caption.
Yeah. Are you Monica Friday?
Voila.
What's the one is no, this is Bisola. See,
Bisola's always been like that. Bisola doesn't take anything seriously. She's always doing that silly voice thing, and I think it's good content. I found it funny. I found it light. I found, you know, for me personally, I like when people gesticulate things that people take so seriously. Like, you know, this whole PJ.
How much took you seriously?
As in it gesticulated the whole thing. People, like you said, people would go on this thing, like as if they've arrived.
Okay.
They will
On that one.
Over-analyze the whole.
In fact, they will wait till they buy clothes.
You understand? They'll buy clothes for Christmas this trip. Clothes, exactly. Do you get what I mean? But like, She
I get
obviously
it.
isn't valuing. For me, what I saw is this girl doesn't put meaning or value or purpose into the fact that she has material gains or something. It's just PJ way. I know it's fancy or whatever, but she made a joke out of it. She made it really light. And she made it funny. So,
don't
like,
let us all act like if it was me or you, we would definitely take a picture in the PJ, right? We'll probably make a video, but we would not be doing, hey, hello, Bob. Do you get? Like, that's what I had a problem with. Like, I don't have a problem with anybody showing that they're in a PJ for the first time. You know, talking about my first PJ's experience, guys.
But that's her own way of saying it.
At the end of the day.
Like, think about it. Every other serious thing, she says it that way. That hammer, that stuff that she's doing. Like, she does that.
But you're too dirty. Girls gotta party. hey, that line,
that
though.
line.
That line.
Oh,
you're too dirty. Girls gotta party. Like, that line. Bisola won my heart.
Bisola is crazy.
Yeah,
True that. All right, well, I know I think Bisola has always been like that, and she has the fans that she's gotten from BBNaIJA know her that way, and she's been sticking true to that persona. I feel like I can digest her more than a lot of other people that do this stuff.
Content, obviously lovely, but if it's just like, oh, my way of showing my excitement, well, if I was,
I feel like she's saying,
now, you know, you were worried about that guy that was on the bonnet. That was how we worried if this was my girlfriend. You get what I mean?
But you have PJ. I don't understand. Are you giving your? Can you give your girl? Did you?
Can I give my? Yes, I can.
But have you?
No, I haven't.
So please go and
will I? Yes, I will.
Please, in the spirit of BBNaIJA, we now have our first head of house. The BBNaIJA Shine Ya Eye housemate now have their first head of house challenge on Monday evening, with Peace emerging the winner. The head of house, which is HOH challenge, in the first task is of every week and is considered one of the most important tasks in the BBNaIJA house, as it grants the winner immunity from the next week's eviction. Like last year, the housemates got to play the game of dice. Biggie announced that the board game would remain constant throughout the season, but the challenges would change each week. So yeah, that was interesting to watch. I don't know, I'm really, really bored by them, but I think that that's very normal for like the first week, right?
Jeez. But I didn't get to watch it at all yesterday. I didn't get to watch it at all yesterday because I was out.
The first person that got it, I think they were minimizing the task or whatever, something about their childhood, and they're supposed to have balloons and things like that. The first person didn't even get anywhere. I've forgotten her name now. Who didn't get anywhere. The next person got to like Angel, I think. And then somebody else got to like step 6 and whatever. So she did really well to win, and the other guy as well. The one that looks...
I didn't watch it, to be honest. Yeah.
Honestly speaking, I was very bored. I just even watched it. I went to go and watch it because I heard on Twitter that there had been, you know, a head of house and stuff, but I've not been intrigued. I haven't found anyone's character that's standing out. I feel like they're even talking way too much, like too much talk time. You need to get them to start doing stuff. You get so it looked very boring, but it's what it is. Shout out to her because I know that now
this the first week they'll make enemies. This is the week to make enemies, and
who's irritating you?
We don't like, and we,
I don't even like the way she dresses.
I don't like the way she looks at me. I don't like the way she cooks her Indomie. No, I'm like.
And this is also when they're feeling each other. Okay, this guy's actually really nice. Oh, look at the way he stands.
Yeah. So let's just wait. Let's give them to next week.
Let's give them to next week. Okay.
Benefit of doubt.
Yes, and you know, I'm glad that Pieces. I'm sure Pieces people
I'm
be
so
happy.
about Peace too. Are you not? I think she was part of. I think we both called her our favorite girl.
Yeah. No, Pieces.
Yeah,
nice.
Pieces.
Wait, which
Pieces
one is
like
the one with the sequel thing.
No, Peace is the one with the white dress that.
Oh
vibe.
Yeah.
She was giving the vibe like, see me, I'm here. If you like, do anything.
I like Peace. I think I don't think she'll have wahala. She's giving me that Diana Rossett vibes, like. She'll be in the game, but not because she's going to stand out in any way. She'll just be...
I don't think Peace is going to be peaceful.
You think so?
I don't think she'll be peaceful. I don't think Peace will be peaceful. I think Peace will be very... All the Pieces I know, they always fall into peace. Just like, they always bring you pieces. They never come together. Do you understand? All the peace I know, all the pieces.
But do you think that they'll make a good couple?
Who?
The two of them. Because she's picking him, she's obviously feeling the man.
Well,
she's feeling the
yeah, somebody that would dance in the room.
He looks like it gives me Malam vibes.
He gives me Indian vibe.
Right, yeah, he does look Indian.
Namaste, this like Papa Namaste Wala. Do you understand? Yeah, let's just wait and see what's going on.
I know he knows he's a pretty boy, so I want to know how that would project in his character. Usually that's very.
But wait though, I had a problem with this guy's going into the house speech, right? You know, he's a teacher for a primary school, secondary school, right?
And he said
the most absurd thing in the world, and nobody paid attention.
Oh, we did.
In my head, I
We
was
did.
like, where are all the feminists in Nigeria?
Oh, we are there.
And they tell this boy to leave the house already.
Go to Twitter, like they're ready.
Do you know what
like,
this boy said?
People are tweeting
Should I break
about
it down for you?
Break it
Now,
down
this
for me.
boy said, all the girls, they were feeling me, or they wanted to date me. You're talking about teenagers here, right? Kids that don't know anything, that they were feeling me. Thank God I'm not a pedophile. See, so your mind is already pedophilia. Do you understand what I mean? Like, you're already thinking like a pedophile.
It's the excitement.
That's the problem.
It's the excitement for me.
How can you
that he was excited that kids are crushing
kids
on
can
him.
just be like, Uncle is so
Kids
nice.
crush on adults.
Everybody.
On everybody.
Kids
Anyone.
crush on everybody.
Because the idea that somebody is put together, has their life together, that's something that they
You're
they
a role
aspire
model.
to.
They're
Exactly.
looking at you
So,
as a role model, but
should,
Baba saw it as, oh, she looking at me nice.
Yeah.
Are you alright, sir? What exactly is wrong with you, sir? Wait, what is that?
It's really weird.
It's weird.
It's very weird.
So I'm worried for her. I'm just saying, I hope when they tell this type of guy no, even on national TV, you say, what is wrong? Come on.
You know what I look like.
You know me. Come on, open up. Open sesame.
I hope not to Joe, please do.
You should not even try it. See,
Maybe he's
bust
just
the
saying
house.
that for
Thank
us.
God
I
he's in
want to give him
Nigeria.
the benefit of the doubt that sometimes men just don't know how to articulate themselves properly.
It's not about articulation, it's about the thought.
No, for sure. But at the same time, sometimes if your thoughts and your articulation don't always match, you might put things in a way that's inappropriate, but if you really now check the person's house, they don't have that sometimes.
He probably doesn't have it. Is he thinking about it? He doesn't have it, but is it thinking? Is it something that is in his head? He probably won't act on it.
Yeah.
But is it? It should not even be a
your head,
thought.
for sure,
Yes,
for sure.
you get what I mean.
It's very scary, I'm not gonna lie, but our eyes are on him for sure. If you go on Twitter, people have talked about it, like our eyes are on him. Let's see where that's going. But I think it would be a very big L for Big Brother Naija if they finally allow a creep into the house, because that's something that has never happened.
Because we saw what happened with Kemen, which he didn't even go on with it. But because T-Boss only complained, Baba was disqualified. So this guy had not even gotten into the game. He said it from the door. Now he was supposed to hold lamb. Say, bros, I bet you like say, bros, I bet just shift small. We go. Maybe we just talk. Maybe we just talk for corner. Do you understand?
I hope
okay,
that. I hope
come
they
on.
bring it to the attention. Maybe actually don't bring it to the attention. Let's see what will come out of his heart, and then we'll see whether or not we need to get him out of that place really quickly. But let's move on to another story. This one's a little bit more serious. The Lagos State Directorate of Public Prosecution, DPP, on Monday said it will prosecute Nigerian actor Yomi Fabiyi for contempt of court over production of his controversial film Oko Iyabo. Fabiyi earlier this month released the film Oko Iyabo, which depicted the sexual assault case involving fellow actor Olanrewaju Omiyinka, popularly known as Baba Ijesha. Baba Ijesha was arrested in April for sexually assaulting a minor, the foster daughter of the comedian, an actress Princess. One of the scenes in Oko Iyabo was an exact reenactment of the viral CCTV video footage which implicated Baba Ijesha. So that takes it, into like another level of disgustmentness, whatever word that is. But yeah, if I take it away.
Contempt for me is too little for the crime. Contempt in the face of courts can even be when the judge is reading a sentence and I'm shouting. Contempt can be when I'm just talking out loud in the courtroom. Contempt is when I'm the father of the accused and I'm saying, my son didn't do nothing, man. You get, and I'm just making a scene. I can be charged for contempt. I beg, it is contempt, but can
It's
we
more serious than that.
Can we charge this guy for more than contempt? Because at the end of the day, we all know sometimes contempt is holding for 6 hours, it's holding for 24 hours, it's 3 months community services. So I think they're trying to trivialize the whole thing of this movie, and it would still be in circulation and money will still get into this guy's pocket. That's all I have a problem with. But the fact that they're actually doing something about it, I'm happy about it.
Me too. I'm very happy that they are doing something about it. I didn't think that, because Nigerians sometimes can really miss the point and not see. Like I remember the ladies that did the challenge of don't rush, whatever. That
So those
Pop Daddy.
Yeah, I can't
with
remember.
the
Navy girls.
Navy girls.
Are they Navy or
Marine.
Immigration
Are they
officers.
immigration?
Yeah, I think so. They had the brown uniform, immigration officers.
Okay, yeah. So, you know, I saw the way they missed the point completely on that they saw that as something serious and whatever. The whole world did that challenge. We saw pilots, we saw American soldiers, which is by far a bigger ranking. So, I was a bit apprehensive that Nigerians, the authorities will miss the point and, you know, trivialize this moment. Yes, I agree with you that, you know, we can obviously go all out with the persecution given to this guy, but the fact that they're even noticing that kind of stuff is inappropriate. I want to do something about it to a point where the judge is even making a comment, lawyers are making a comment. It's really good. Another person I think that I need to start even following and like, I want to know who his face is the person that's defending Baba Ijesha. I know that being a lawyer is kind of tricky because sometimes you have to do your job.
No, his face is there now. The person defending Baba Ijesha.
I know, I need to go and find him, say. Like, I need to meet with him in the eye. I have a few things to say in his DMs.
He's doing his job, my guy.
That's what I was even going to say. But, like, yeah,
paid.
you know, like, sometimes I know it's a very difficult situation where you have to you have to defend the person that you know, quote unquote, is guilty, but not proven by the law. So your job is to try and prove otherwise. But the things that he was saying in regards to this movie was just like completely absurd.
But remember, see, I'm not the type that I forget what the things I said. I remember when the story broke. I said Yomi Fabiyi is just being a creative, right? Remember I said that. I said Yomi Fabiyi is just being a creative and it's just telling the stories. Like I always say on this table, there are 3 sides to a story: my side, your side, and the truth, right? And this guy has said, like I said, Perez's side yesterday, right? You remember that? So today again, Yomi Fabiyi was just trying to tell us Baba Ijesha's side. But following the case
Did you
now...
watch the movie?
Wait now. I watched part of the parts.
And you didn't think...
Wait.
Okay.
But following the story after seeing it, after the first week and all of that, and the fact that Baba Ijesha himself was not even aware, the fact that they did not get his consent, the fact that this has nothing to do with... This is just a guy that wanted to exploit a little girl's trauma. Now I began to have a problem with it. But initially, being a creative myself, I felt like, okay, with the consent of all the parties, with Princess being involved, with the little girl being involved, with, okay, maybe not the little girl, but a guardian or a parent, you know, and we say, okay, can we tell this story from this angle? And all parties agree it is a different ballgame entirely. That's the work of a creative.
I don't understand how you even think that, because Yomi Fabiyi and Princess and Oko Iyabo are like enemies. It's so vocally said. They attack each other on social media. So why would you think when you watch that story and think that, oh, all of a sudden Yomi has good intentions and is just thinking about the victims and he's gotten his consent from them? Why do you think that? 1, 2, the movie had nothing to do with that. The movie wasn't about telling a story about what happened to his friend and, you know, communicating that. No, it was a gesticulation of their trauma. That's what it was. The girl sat there and said, oh, she wants to be a prostitute. That's what the girl said.
I mean, I know you're that one.
The girl said it with her mouth. Yes, she said it with her mouth. That I want to be no show something like that. Then
I don't think we apologize for saying that on TV.
When the kid, sorry about that. When the kid met Baba Ijesha in the movie, the kid was feeling Baba Ijesha. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You're using real names here. So what you're saying is that you believe that the girl actually wanted to be in a sexual relationship with the thingy.
May I not see this part you're telling me now?
I
said I watched a little bit, and the little bit that I watched was the CCTV scene. I did not hear all these other parts in the movie.
See, that movie was all round inappropriate.
So you watched the movie?
I watched the whole thing.
Oh, wow. But you were mad at me for watching the CCTV
actual
footage.
Do you know that those are different things?
What are you saying,
a movie here.
guy?
You're saying that you want to watch a minor getting assaulted in real life, not scripted though. Please, Naife, don't do that to yourself. You've already,
don't do what to myself.
You've already buried the ground. Don't go deeper.
Don't go deeper.
It's not the same.
See, guy, you cannot shame the shameless. So me, all I'll be telling you.
Please don't be proud about that kind of shame, I beg.
No. Let me tell you something. It's not even shame. But when you want to start making me feel like I am saying something I'm not supposed to say, no, you're not going to tell me what I'm supposed to say. What I'm going to tell you is that, look, it's the same thing. I wouldn't bring myself to watch that movie now because I learned a lesson from you, right? And you went ahead to do the exact opposite of the lesson you taught me. Like, it don't make no sense. You get
what
me.
are you talking
I'm talking about the fact that you.
Can I ask you a question? Watching somebody's real life
and then the
exploitation and watching a movie called Oko Iyabo that has all sorts of stuff inside of it.
Support. You just gave them streaming. You just gave them buys. You just gave them money. You just gave them all of those extra things.
What you're doing?
All I did was try to understand the case.
Into all I did that those things are very different.
That we already understood, that social media had explained, that we have had viewers to go and watch for us and tell us and narrate to us. They have narrated. Why will I go back and watch it? The people that told us about it. We spoke about it.
But nobody told you about this thing. So have you really, do you really know what we're talking about
My
here?
guy, what I'm telling you is that don't be a hypocrite. Let's move on.
God, please, let's not educate our fans and think that movie and real life trauma is the same. Don't be watching people's pain. It's not okay.